Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your August 2026 tarot card reading. We're going to get started with an oracle card to get a sense of your energy for August. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. That's a nice message. Getting in touch with spirit, taking time out, listening to the quiet. Messages and advice for Capricorn. 6 of Cups. Death. 6 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. 5 of Swords. And the World. Okay, so 6 of Cups looks a little like sentimental. Some of your past, places, people you grew up with, could be, meeting them or, going to those reunions and seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, visiting the old neighborhood, connecting on that place where you grew up, those childhood memories, and definitely things from the past. And I kind of like it because there's well, first of all, let's talk about what's happening. We have 2 eclipses, one in Leo, a solar eclipse on the 12th, and then the lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 28th. And the lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 28th is really about your old neighborhood, your surroundings. And it can mean the people that you grew up with, a local environment where, some people have, you continue to visit or they visit you, that type of thing. And because it's a lunar eclipse, there is a message that's, and by the way, the Death card, which is an ending card, a transformative card, is right next to it. There's, this energy that's encouraging you to release something here, and it could be just releasing some control over things that you don't have any, you can't manage an outcome of certain things. You can't, manage a person, or their circumstances. And so something or someone from your past, I think, has got you busy with something. And I think this lunar eclipse is going to shed a light on it. And it's going to ask you, to move on away from it, that there's something more from you. And I love that the Queen of Swords is down here too, because the Queen of Swords is a very stoic energy. And it means that you need to, be logical, to be unemotional about something. Because, when we're dealing with sentimental things and people, it's hard not to get caught up in those things. And so we're just saying that, take a more pragmatic look at something. Be a little bit more logical. And wherever you've been spending your resources, your time, and your energy, it's time to let go, because you've got some other things ahead of you here. And what's ahead of you here is more joyous occasions. People who are a little bit more supportive of your accomplishments, your goals, and where you're not putting all of your energy in an individual. You're actually putting time into your goals, into your career, into your personal achievements. And you're going to be recognized for that and supported by it by certain people. And it's not here in your past. It's in your future. It's moving forward. And the 9 of Cups says that these are the people that are celebrating you. These are the people that want to, applaud you, recognize you. And by the way, Venus is moving into your house of career. So this is a professional zone. So she's going to help you. She's going to help you attract leadership positions. She's going to help you attract the right recognition, the right promotions, because that's what the 10th house is. It's about achieving, promoting, and ambition. And so you're getting ready to celebrate. There's going to be an elevated career move on your part if you move away from something that's been holding you back in your past here, right? Advancement comes from your hard work, but you have to focus. You can't lose sight. You can't go back and fight a battle that's not yours to fight. And that's what this Five of Swords is representing, that you continue to, put in effort that's not being matched or not even being accepted to help someone. So you have to know when to let something go and move on with some grace, wish them well and luck and everything. But, it's time. It's time to move forward, whatever that is for you. Now, you're going to be a little uncomfortable because this is coming at a high visibility, because this is, a leadership role. So there will be a higher visibility. People are going to see you. And we're back here to the Queen of Swords. And I like it because the Queen of Swords kind of is your energy too. You're not overly dramatic. You're not overly emotional. You are salt of the earth. You're an earth sign. And you're pretty much composed. And the Queen of Swords is pretty composed too. She's, like I said, is very stoic. And that is what you need to embody with this advancement in career, with this new leadership role, with this new identity, public facing identity, right? You're going to have to, show more, you are strong, but show that strength side of yourself, right? Not a vulnerable one. Now, the Page of Cups is coming in here, and I think it's going to be an introduction that's going to help you further your position, further your ambition in a leadership role in the community or on the job, or whatever that means for you. It could be PTA. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to introduce you to somebody who's going to help you. And it's also going to show you that you're going to have to kind of, hone in on some details. And if it's contractual work, this is a sign that says pay attention to those details, right? Now, again, this Five of Swords energy is, when you release this, you're gonna find that sanctuary, because you already have it. It's just being disrupted. You're letting it be disrupted, though. This is you allowing something. And the World card represents a beautiful journey, a fascinating journey, this next go round, and it also represents a successful one. So Capricorn, you have a lot to look forward to, as long as you don't look back and end something that keeps on pulling at your heartstrings and taking more of your energy than you have to give. All right, one more card. All right, that's that storm warning. Okay, I just said it's going to be all good. The storm is this: if you put an end to it, you're good. You're not going to have to worry about finding that sanctuary. Just get rid of the storm, and the storm is this situation or these people that you're allowing in your space. All right. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.